Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates. I hope you can see this okay. I wanted to focus it on my own instead of autofocus. So what you're looking at is why I need to start out profusely apologizing. Normally I do swaps and I love sending Happy Mail and doing challenges, and in my last D-Stash giveaway I had mentioned that I wanted to send something to everyone that so generously did a VR for my D-Stash, and I got real busy making little tags. My goal was to wrap trim around the tags and then give you some homemade flowers. And these are the little bag toppers I was going to put on them. And then, which is unlike me, life just really got in the way and I had to put all my crafting on the back burner. And so those of you who sent me your address because I wanted to mail something to you, that's why it has not gotten in the mail. And I just want to apologize because I don't take lightly not following through. I've never kind of dropped the ball like that before, and it has been horrendous trying to catch up because my husband, as many of you know, is very underemployed. So I've picked up extra teaching jobs. And my mom is not well, so we've been traveling back and forth to Milwaukee, which is no inexpensive endeavor, and it's quite time consuming. Of course she's worth it, but that's really kind of put my crafting on a big delay. And then unfortunately about 2 weeks ago my son was mowing the lawn and cut 60% of his big toe off and has had to recover, and of course Mom is a big part of that. And then, if that's not bad enough, my husband last week at work cut his finger and ended up with 7 stitches. He works in a deli, and so I have been mom, wife, nurse, working, and unfortunately I have not been able to follow through. And so if you've been waiting on me, I do apologize. I don't want to say when I'll get these in the mail because I don't want to end up unable to follow through, but I do hope that they will come as a surprise to you in the near future. I just wanted you to know I have not forgotten about you. Thanks for keeping us in your prayers because it's been quite a trying time, and I'm not going to ramble on about it, but I did want you to know it's not typical of me to not be able to follow through with what I've committed. My D-Stash winners are I'm just now getting their D-Stash. One of them has received hers, the other one hasn't. Viv, a little bit crafty, one of my most special YouTube friends. It's coming, I promise. She's been so gracious and patient, though. We've communicated. So anyway, thank you guys. I don't want you to think I don't appreciate all your generous and kind comments and the time you took to make a VR for me. And I definitely will keep my little gift in mind and get it in the mail at some point. But I just wanted you to know what caused the delay. And so my 3-minute apology is over now. Thank you so much for listening. And I'll show you my project because that's really why I came on. I had this great, idea. I have a friend overseas that I wanted to send Happy Mail to, and one of the things I wanted to send was this. But after I finished it, it ended up so huge that I wasn't able to include it. I'm going to have to make these smaller, but I still like the idea. So what it is it's a swatch book because I love fabric and I have all these different prints and types of fabric, but it's all folded in 2 different like Rubbermaid tubs, and it's kind of burdensome to go through those looking for the exact piece of fabric that I want. So what I did was I created a binder with swatches, and this is a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper mounted on cardboard, and this is the front. I was going to decorate it more, and then I thought no, because then I can stand these up like binders and just flip through them. And if I do another one, I think I'll do them according to the type of fabric, maybe. We'll see. But This one is a variety of fabrics because I was intending to mail it away, and I might still. It's just the affordability isn't practical for me right now, but at some point I think these would be great to send for Happy Mail for people who love fabric crafts. So this is the front cover, and basically what I did was decorated it with a little bit of trim, and I bound it in there with bookbinding tape and a little bit of glue at the top of each piece of fabric. And then instead of rumbling through big pieces of fabric, because my journals are usually smaller than, I don't know, they're like 5.5 by what, 4, you know, whatever, a half sheet of 8.5 by 11. So this is plenty of fabric, and then there's lace trim and all kinds of things. So like this is crocheted lace and white linen, and there's some eyelet lace trim, and of course floral prints that I love. Here's some crocheted lace with really pretty, I don't know if you can see the beaded web kind of trim, and then there's like boho fabric in here. So if you're doing a boho journal, there's embroidered pieces. It's a little bright, so I hope this is showing up okay. But this is like powder blue embroidered forget-me-nots and leaves, and then there's some crocheted flowers, and you could cut off as little or as much of that as you wanted and use the individual flowers. Here's some Vera Bradley print that's a cotton napkin that would be pretty in a fairy or a nature journal. Some Gerber daisies on some nice fabric, and then of course my gingham that I love, and some rose print fabric. And then I think this is beautiful. It's like a shimmery, I don't know, feathery kind of texture lace. And here's a piece of sari silk with beads, some Parisian fabric with some vintage roses. So whatever theme you're working on, you could just flip through here and find what you're looking for. This is some really pretty two-tone pink lace that I got off of a little girl's dress. And then some more lace. Here's some really sheer lace. Mauve kind of pleated shimmery lace. This is like tapestry fabric. You can also just flip through here on a day when you need some inspiration, and just the varieties of fabrics and colors can kind of help guide ideas. This is a denim jacket, was from a floral denim jacket, and this color is showing up kind of orange, but it's actually kind of pinky coral color. And this, I love this quilted fabric. And on the other side it's got 3 different types of fabric. This is a beautiful piece of scarf that I've used in some of my fairy books. I love this piece. And I love this one. This is a kind of a foresty feel to me with the browns and the greens. I love this one. This has got some tatting. I think it was a round tablecloth. And I have all of this fabric still in the bin, but I just have pieces of it in this binder. I love this one too. It's a bright pillow sham, piece of a pillow sham. This was some designer fabric, but I don't remember who the lady was that designed it. It's gorgeous. This is a beaded and embroidered piece on silk that could be used for Christmas themed work or winter themed work. And then these I actually did get out of a upholstery book, and it had these embroidered bright flowers on them, and those would be fun in a journal or on a pillow. This one's got that bright blue teal color, and then this one has like orangey yellow, and this is like a polished cotton fabric with mauves and pinks and creams. And this is another piece of a thick tapestry. This is one of my favorites. I love this one. And then there's some crochet trim. And another piece of silk. And then this has fringe. And I forgot what the print of this is called. But anyway, and then this is the back page. I just put another piece of scrapbook paper to cover the back. But so that was the project I wanted to share with you. I just thought it's a really neat idea to just downsize the sizes of the fabric so that you don't have to rummage through. It's more easy to access this way. And if you're not using huge pieces for your projects, you can just cut off what you need at the time, use it, and restore the book. So as time allows, I'll probably make more of these, and I might make them a little bit smaller so they won't cost so much to send, so that I can share them with you, my lovely friends. So that was the first project I wanted to share with you, along with my apology, and I hope you all are well. I'm going to do one more video because I want to show you the 2 projects that I've been working on. And so thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye bye.